What's going on, everyone? So I was thinking recently, like Pokemon, when they evolve, they get bigger, they get stronger, better, all that good stuff, right? But like, are there Pokemon that when they evolve, do they get smaller? And I was doing some research, and there are actually Pokemon that kind of like devolve. Well, they don't really like, they just get smaller. They still got all the powers and everything. But let's check those out right now. So number one that I found out, now this one is it's kind of like controversial because if you actually like look at the shows, I mean we're gonna be talking about Hunter, but when Hunter evolves into Gengar on the Pokedex, we have Hunter listed at 1.6 meters, and when he evolves into Gengar, and Gengar is 1.5 meters. So they're kind of similar. Technically, Gengar is a little bit smaller. But I mean, if you look at the actual like shows, but if you actually like look at the shows, like especially back like in the Indigo series, you could tell that like Gengar is a little bit taller. But in the Pokedex, Gengar is a slightly smaller than Hunter. But let's go on to number two. Number two on the list is gonna be Porygon. Porygon average height is around 0.8 meters. And Porygon, when it evolves into Porygon 2, actually shrinks down a little bit to 0.6 meters. That one's pretty much straightforward. There's no discrepancies there. Let's go on to number three. And number three, you could probably go both ways on this one. So number three, we have Dragonair listed at 4 meters. And when Dragonair evolves into Dragonite, Dragonite is 2.2 meters. And you're probably like, what are you talking about? Dragonair is like a little like baby snake looking thing, little eel, and evolves into this big old monstrous dinosaur pretty much. But if you look at like Dragonair is like a little snake, but like if you uncoil it, right, and just like stretch it out, like Dragonair technically is taller than Dragonite. But I agree with you. This one's kind of a little BS. It's kind of a little scary, like kind of sus. And still, to me, like in my eyes, I still think Dragonite is taller and like much bigger than Dragonair. But on the official Pokedex, Dragonair is listed to be taller than Dragonite. Now we're gonna go to number 4 on the list, and number 4 is Gloom. And we all know that Gloom originally evolved into Vileplume. Which Vileplume is a little bit bigger than Gloom, but Gloom is sitting at 0.8 meters, but Gloom using the Sunstone also evolves into Bellossom, and Bellossom is 0.4 meters, so definitely shrinks in half. So that one, no discrepancies, you already know, like Gloom into a smaller Bellossom. And then we got the next one, we got Cosmog, and Cosmog is sitting at, it's really small, so it's like, how can something small get a little bit smaller? But you got Cosmog sitting at 0.2 meters, and it evolves into Cosmian. I always get that wrong for some reason. I say Cosmian, I know that's wrong, but it shrinks down, or it evolves into a smaller size at 0.1. So it goes from 0.2 to 0.1. So there's 2 on this list that literally shrink just one small 0.1 meter away from its original form. So what do you think? Is there any more Pokemon on this list that I missed? Do you agree with this list as well with these Pokemon? When they evolve, they get smaller. Like I said, the Dragonite and Dragonair one, you could kind of like, we can kind of go back at it. But if you look at the official Pokedexes, those are the stats. But I appreciate you checking this one out, and make sure you like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing this.